Good, y'all.
This this done ran up like hell over the last however long. Let's see what we got going. All right, live on YouTube. So we good. We'll keep that open. And
See that music
then
playing good.
good. So as we see yesterday, price just had to have a little pullback before it really made that move down on the break of the daily low. All good. It is what it is. It done ran down. It done ran down a little 150 after. But let's see what we got going now. So the daily yesterday closed bearish once again. So at the end of the day, this could technically be the top wick up to flip down at any time. But like I always say, we're scalpers, so not really much needed. We just need volume and direction. So we did have a 1 hour candle, or the last few 1 hour candles just closing bullish, 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 bullish. This technically potentially could be a fake out back into the range, kind of depending on how you want to look at it. Could be a breakout to some people, a fake out to some people, but I'm interested to see if this is going to get ready to buy like right now after this closes back above this little resistance right here, because
Mm.
this rejected out of this support right here and fell the hell out after we got off the stream. So I'm wondering if this closes above now, if it's ready to go ahead and move up. Damn, that's a pretty big range too. So let's just see how this candle opens up. You have a 15-minute resistance right there, but higher time frame says we should be okay. But let's just see what it looks like, because this will also be the break of the daily highs. Worst come to worst, you can wait on like a little pullback to continue up as well. But if this just keeps on breaking highs without having any sort of pullbacks, there ain't really much you could do. Mm, 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 mm. Worst come to worst, we just wait on something to pull back to continue.
Yeah, it done went up so much.
Exactly. From the bottom, I mean, since hell, even what was this last night? Damn, that's crazy. Since the bottom last night, it already done went up damn near 300. So it's probably best to wait on something, just a little bit of something. You at the crib today, or in the whip? Mm. So I'll be talking about if you don't want to just jump the gun and get in on something, because you don't know how far this is gonna pull back. If it does start rejecting and coming down, because we're getting right near this low resistance right here too on the daily. We will certainly just have to see. But as far as buys above, sells below, yada yada yada, I'm thinking kind of like the same zones we had from yesterday, like sells below here, just move everything kind of down to where it was. Sells below there, targeting into there. Then if you get under there, next support right there. And then buys, the cleanest buys are obviously above this, but you can find a way to get in buys that you can best see on a 30-minute above here. But you do have all these rejections that could potentially arise right in there, right there, right there. So the best course of action at this point would be either to wait on a pullback and catch the pullback, like sell down, or to wait till price just goes ahead, clears this whole range out, which is another 40, unfortunately, and fills it. But price has just unfortunately just been going, 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 going.
Uh-huh.
I think I asked you, I don't know if you heard me. You at the crib today?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Damn, this shit crazy, boy. just since the break of that daily high again, it's done ran 30 plus, but you just had no stop loss unless you wanted to like use that low. But all right, so we're starting to get into these resistances right here. So let's see how it reacts after it gets there. Because if this thing can come all the way up here and start rejecting out of here and like closing back under this and closing back under this, that'd be nice to come on down, honestly, because we're still bearish on the daily time frame to come down.
Yeah, some opportunities.
Yeah, and we right near this 4-hour resistance right here as well. So we done went ahead and filled this whole range up. So it's gonna have to show me that it's gonna close above that before I'm jumping into any buys right at a 4-hour resistance, which is the same resistance right here. But if I want to close above on like a 30-minute or a 1 hour above this, then that's a different story. I'll take a smooth little 15-minute bearish closure somewhere back under here, take it on down. Because that was that move we were looking for yesterday when we got this 15-minute candle when it was closing bearish, closed back bullish after we got in down here. And we just didn't get much of a bottom wick. I mean, we only got like a 3, 4, 5 pip bottom wick right there. So it just took off, and that was a easy little move right into this resistance right here. But it's all good. Can't cry over spilled milk. That boy Brandon been working on a cool little banner for me for the YouTube. Got 8 people on, man. I'm gonna talk about days like this. 2 years from now, 3 years from now. 11 now. Hey.
That boy's all right, man.
Hey, listen. Come on. All you can do is keep going. All you can do is keep going. Showing the result. I realized yesterday why I had like a little bit of analysis paralysis. The lots are a lot lower than I usually trade. So when I was looking at the drawdown, like it wasn't really affecting me. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh shit. But see, if I had like a 3 running, you know, you got to cut that shit quick. But when you have like a 1 running and you so used to trading 3s and 2s, 3s, and 4s, it's like that ain't nothing but 15 pips on it, or like less than 15 pips on a 3, like 12. Yeah. So that's why I was like, damn, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, like we just talked about, cut it at like -20 and save that capital. And that's why I was like, sometimes you need to do that to like get yourself right again, but okay, like still treat it as such. But all good, all good. Can't cry over, like I said, can't cry over spilled milk. But for everyone that is on the stream, we're looking for buys really above here now, just because we're kind of in a choppy area right here. When you look to the left, really this whole zone is a choppy area. When it comes down to it, you got this and you got this. This is off the 30-minute time frame, so we got a whole bunch of rejections right here. But when you do finally get above, this area right here, might not appear to be such a very large range, but it still is 40 some odd pips to take advantage of right there. And then long targets with volume probably can push up into here. But the reason I didn't want to jump the gun getting in right here is this is the daily high and we're near a 4-hour resistance. So at any point we can start rejecting out of here. And last but not least, the daily is still bearish. Technically, the last 1, 2, 3, 4 daily candles have closed bearish. Now, if this candle closes above this, we're likely to break the previous candle's high, which would also be closing above this, likely to come like into this little area right here. So we're just gonna have to play it by ear and kind of see what makes the most sense when we do get above there. But after price done ran up, like I said, from the bottom, I mean, you're talking about running up 315 pips at this point. Like, you need some sort of pullback to continue up, even if that's what you want to do. But I don't mind if we continue up. I just would rather get above here to double confirm that that's where we're trying to go.
Yo, YouTube, they can still hear us?
They can hear y'all?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's straight from the Zoom.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah. All 4 people tapping in.
It's funny, we gonna look back on this video as years.
I'm telling you.
And be like, wow.
It's crazy, bro.
Bro.
It's crazy.
You can see all the mistakes, all the successes. Like, it's gonna be
exactly. You become a better trader every day. Like, even like every loss is really just a lesson. Like, that shit don't matter. That shit does not matter, bro. That shit does not matter. It's funny. I saw what Price was doing after I was gone and shit, and I saw that it came back and closed under at 10 a.m. I was like, damn. Yesterday.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was my first ever loss. I ain't gonna lie. It hurt. Ooh, it hurt.
Well, I'm glad you got it out the way. And you're gonna have so many more.
That shit only hurt me because I held it, man. I should have just.
Yeah, I know. Me, like I said, I ain't mad about the loss. I'm mad that I didn't do what I should have did and just cut it when it started going like minus 15, minus 20. It's like, bro, just cut that shit. But like I said, the lot sizes are lower because I'm limited to what size I can trade. So the usual numbers I'm used to seeing, that is not even, that's nothing compared to what I'm usually seeing. Like if I'm willing to take a trade, I'm usually willing to lose like a band, like 1,500. But that little -4, I was just like, it was what it was. And I was like, oh shit, like I can't go any higher anyway. So I got to just manage it as if I was trading any size. But it's all good though. It's all good though.
I might have to get 2 today.
Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking about doing some heavy lifting on my Tradify account, so going with a 4.
Get that one going.
Yeah, facts. I'm just hovering between 3,000 and 4,000 right now. Like, shit, I'd rather just drop my nuts and just do what it do. Let it do what it do. And right now, my balance is at 3,044.80. So, like, if I can take 30 on a 3, or 30 on a 4, my fault. 30 on a 4, well, that's 1,200 on every account. And like you said, with 2, you say the same thing. 30 on a 2, 25 on a 2. But when I trade these 4s, bro, like we was talking about, I damn near need to try to just hold at least one of them 4 contracts and just see what it does. Stop loss to break even and just let that rest run. Let's see. Gears turning. Yeah, for sure.
I was saying the same thing, man. The beat tough.
Yeah. I went in and added some music to my playlist on YouTube. So now I got the people that's watching, they can come in and listen to It's Something But Some Silence. Because when everybody be in the office and shit, it'd be so quiet with just me. I'm like, I can at least let some music run.
And October gonna be hell, bro. I only got 1 day.
1 day at home?
Man, that shit crazy, bro.
It'll be all right. Let's see what we looking like. This shit just in a little range right now, bro. I really would want to take advantage of like a sell if that shit closed like weak bearish, but that shit can just like come down and respect this to continue up. And the 30-minute is bullish still, but that shit ain't bad, bro. That shit is not bad. We're gonna see. Like if you used technically this resistance right there, and say like if that shit closed back under that, or if that shit closed respecting that, man, the break of that low, that shit should definitely come down. We gonna see.
Projecting pretty hard too.
I'm telling you, man, I just would like to think that if it is nearing these 4-hour resistances and the 1 hour candle has pushed up so much, and we get into the last 15 minutes of this 1 hour candle, that if we broke this weak bearish low, something like this, that's a big ass stop loss shit. It should come down though, for real. But if it closed like this, that's a little tough to utilize. But if it closed like, make sure my music's still going. If it closed like real weak, then maybe, because you can really use like the 5 minutes as your like stop losses. Like that more so, 40. $30. Let's see. Like I said, I was using this technically as my little resistance that I was working off of. But if it closed like this, like that might be a little too strong. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, see, that closed above again right there. So this shit should likely probably come down and flip up to at least fill this wick right here.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So yeah, like I said, technically this just closed above right here. So this wouldn't even be a bad move to take if it was like if we weren't right near a damn 4-hour resistance right there. Like I'm not gonna take it right there, but if this was like a very clean range on all time frames, that wouldn't be a bad move to kind of go ahead, take an entry on the break of this high, kind of target like here, these highs right there. But like I said, you kind of got to put the story together on all time frames and be like, okay, yeah, we see clean candles right there, but on the 4-hour, it's not so much. But I will say, if this 15-minute candle can close like bearish, which would in turn have the 30-minute candle closing bearish or like real weak bullish, I think on the break of that low at 9, which will be the 1 hour down wick, so you can't hold too long, but that should be a straight little move, honestly.
That was at 9:15.
Yeah, fact. So you can't hold too bad. I'm not foreseeing anything right now that I'm just ready to jump on. Let's see what it do.
That JBK want to go up so much, man.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? I actually statistically see sells better than I see buys, which is interesting to me. I don't know why. I'm just historically better at identifying sells than buys. And when the stat showed me that, I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. I wonder if I have the stats on that. I was wondering where you was, Tonio. Miss you, man.
Wow, yeah, man. What up, man?
You good? You sleepy?
Yeah, bro.
Glad we ain't done nothing just yet, bro. You good?
Yesterday was a crazy day.
What happened? What you got going?
Ooh, man. I'll tell you about it.
Oh, not you ain't talking about trading, are you?
Nah.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I hope it wasn't too crazy. It should never be too crazy. I don't ever want to feel the way I felt last Thursday. Bruh, me and Roger was texting on the side like, bruh, something gotta change. Nah. Oh, good.
Oh no, we gotta get that dub back from yesterday, man.
Definitely.
Yes, sir. Like I said, played out later. Played out in a big way later, but I was like, I know you didn't get in, Antonio, at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, nah.
Get that revenge trading back. This shit went ahead and filled this whole range back up. Wow. Whole range. Like I said, sometimes I wish I could be a swing trader or someone that could hold them for longer. But it just, nah. Like, say you got in on a break of this high. Say you kept the stop loss like under there. And say you was really targeting like up into here. Are you really willing to sit in all these candles? 10 hours or 9 hours. 9 hours. I couldn't sleep in a position like that. That money just fluctuating. Some people got it. Some people got it. That's all it's too. Let's see, 850. I don't foresee anything. What
James,
going on, bro?
Hey James, you ever had them days back in the day trading London in bed?
I didn't, bro. I really never was on that. Like, really just, bro. Like, I was never the one to just stay up at. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I used to wake up in the middle of the night when I traded inside bars. Like, I used to like see what was going. You know what those are?
No, I heard of it, but I don't know what it is though.
It's stupid. But it was basically like, if you saw a 4-hour candle engulfing another 4-hour candle, you would wait on a candle to close outside of it, and you would set a buy limit or a sell limit on the retest of it to continue back up. It was the retest to continue down.
And it worked out that well?
You would win a lot, because that was back in the day where like I trade NZD Chef striving for 10 pips, and bro, I would have like a 40, because I would put my stop loss on the opposite side of the like range. So like you would just get 10 pips and you'd be good basically. It was stupid. Risk to reward, shitty. Like, I got a bad risk to reward now. But back in the day, I did not give a damn about risk to reward. My ass was trading at like 0.25 risk to reward. 0.2 risk to reward. 10 pip TP, 50 pip stop loss, and wouldn't give a damn. We'll win 90% of the time, 80% of the time. But bro, when you hit that stop loss,
that
one stop loss, you would lose once a week. And that'd be a nasty day.
And then that one turns into revenge trading.
But as far as actively sitting at the charts like we do now, I've never done that. Like, I didn't even start doing this until like 2.5, 3 years ago, of like actively sitting down and trading at a computer. I did that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But I used to just trade on my phone on the go.
Yeah, but man, actively sitting down would change a lot. Changes a lot.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta have the time to dedicate towards it. It's kind of hard when you got other shit going on. That's all.
Yeah, right.
You got other like life responsibilities going on. It's like, sound good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you get your feet wet, you can, like, you know, you got some capital, you got some leverage, you can like adjust your schedule.
Exactly.
For a lot of people.
Exactly. But
that's why it's so tough.
You kind of got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you got to thug it out.
Right. keep on breaking these daily highs.
Yeah, it's pushed up a lot.
On the bottom, I know it.
But
That's
it's
why
still
I'm like, we got some range to go up. It's just it got to get above this. We're not too far from it though.
what time frame you on?
This is the 1 hour.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say structurally, it still looks like a downtrend, but you can't ignore all the stuff is pushed up in the last couple hours.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm still liking sales when you look at where we came from. But I mean, I didn't even notice that the daily didn't have much of a bottom wick. I'd be saying all the time that when you don't have a bottom wick or top wick, that means there's not much range to that side. And sure enough, we closed with a what is that, a 5-pip bottom wick on a daily candle. That shit just done took off. But for some reason, I just think that sales are a good play under this. Like if you can find your way back under, like on the 15 is where you can kind of see it best. Like if you can get like a weak candle closing under that, you can probably catch at least down into like here, which is 25, but really down to like there, down to here again. It's supposed to turn back around, bro. I was scared. Well, not scared, ain't the word. I was not liking when we was getting to them daily highs a couple weeks back. I was like, damn, or that might have been last week up in here. Yeah, a couple weeks back, August 8th. I was like, bro, I'm really not trying to get back up in here and shit. You don't have no targets. You just literally guessing. Just guessing on where price is going to go next. But we'll see what 9 a.m. look like. I'm going to be right back. Because if this candle closes in this range, it should be straight. Continue up. But I want to close above here. And if it can close above here at like 9:15 or 9:30, it should be good to just go. I need to remember what my song was. If I find it, I'm going to play that bitch back. I need to find a dedicated profit song where I'm trying to get some winners. Yeah, I'll be right back. Damn, it really pushed right on up into it. Right there, and rejected out.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, like I said, off that 15-minute, perfect. These little wicks, bro. These little wicks are crazy to me. I was like, but like, I mean, when it respects it though, it really just comes back down. No matter how small the wick is, I guess. What are your thoughts on like throwing a position and technically using the previous candle?
The previous candle for the stop loss?
Yeah, like in this instance, or like in the instance of yesterday where we were thinking about getting in, but we only had this little of a wick.
It depends on how far it is. But you know me, if the current candle goes back to its low, I usually just cut out.
Because we're seeing that a lot now with the volume of gold and how it's moving. Damn, this shit rejected hard as hell out of this resistance right now. It hit it right there on the dot and then rejected. Anyway, but I'm seeing some recurring trends that like when it comes down even a little bit, it came down a little, but it retested this support right here. So if you did say use that and got in like somewhere right there, you can use the previous and it's 38 right there and anticipating that volume is going to take you up. But like you said, maybe it's one of those things where you either got to cut half or cut the full position and re-enter maybe if you were a little aggressive. Same as the case with something like this, where it did close above. Like I said, the 4-hour candle was the what kept me out, obviously, right there. But if this was a clean range on all time frames, would this be enough to get us in if we technically used the previous low of 25 pips only? Something I might consider for sure. Something I may consider. I'm always gonna say take it, but that's because I don't really understand how much of a wick you usually need to see. It's not really a need to see. It's more of a candles usually make top and bottom wicks. So you usually want to see like our perfect trades are when you have a candle that barely closes above the range, leaves a good little wick, has a deep pullback, flips and re-breaks its own high to target the next zone. Those are our best trades. But what we've been seeing a lot is, not to say that we missed the trade, because you can't miss nothing, they ain't missing, but you just kind of are seeing like, damn, this didn't need much of a bottom wick and then it got going. And then especially if you trading like a 2, if you got in somewhere like right here and your first cut risk was minus 13, minus 14, and then your full stop loss was minus 33 or minus 32, you can really minimize that loss. So instead of losing on a 2 minus 32, you cut half at 13 and then see how the 5-minute closes. If it closes against you, just cut it all together. But if it does what it did yesterday and does what it did today, it will just go and you don't have to miss the position. So it might be something I try out, especially if we get something during a time of volume. Like this is an 845 candle as well. Like I'm not pressed about missing 845 candle. But this 930 yesterday, closing back into above the range, that may be something to just test that hand out at. Because it sure came right into this. Right into
But you won't be able to cut your position because you got a 1, right?
Yeah, I know. And that's what's so ass. That's what's so ass. So ass. But on my Tradify accounts, like yes.
Oh, yeah.
But on these, but like it's the unfortunate truth of the matter is, even if I took a full stop or hit like a minus 20, like say I was like, okay, I got in right here and this shit just started pushing down and broke its own low a little bit more, and I just cut it at like minus 22, that still be minus 220. Like I'm not tripping about that. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing where like, yeah, I can't cut half and take half and all that shit. But what I can do is treat it as such, like even if it is what it is. Close back below this. I like it to go down. Kind of the same way a rejected came down here. Rejected came down here. 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 So we can get back under there. I think that'd be a smooth little sell opportunity.
Yeah, I'm really liking sales right now.
All these sell opportunities. So if this can just come down, break its own low, still rejecting out of the 4 hour resistance right here. If it rejects, then I like it. This my beat right here. It's sunny
Right?
days.
Got me nodding my head.
Yeah, it's my beat. Next time more than a few people are on, I'm gonna tell them to go ahead, like, subscribe to the channel. Now they do. But nah, definitely. I mean, it's only 3 people watching right now, but still, I mean, like and subscribe. Why not? We go live every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I take Thursday off as like a kind of a mental reset. And yeah, just rock out from there. But it's pretty smooth, I'm liking these sells. Reject out of these
What
highs.
goes up must come down.
Hey man, reject out of these highs, which are the same highs on the 1 hour, which are the same highs on the 30-minute, which are on the 4 hour right in here. Then it's holding this daily high right here, man. Yeah.
Make you feel like you cruising.
There we go. Now I'm looking at the 5 minute on my other chart, and I see that this is just breaking lows. On down then, man. Or not. We'll just flip back up.
Come on down with some momentum.
Exactly. Damn, bro. I want a good little hold trade, bro. Like a good smooth 40 or 50, just holding that bitch. I just can't do it. Can't in the word. I ain't gonna say can't. I just be liking my wins, bro. I just like my high win
Get
percentage.
in and get out.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I said, it's just so hard to deviate from the plan from one stupid loss in which we saw 15. Like we did see 15, and then that shit gave us a chance to get out at like -4, -5. Like this shit all just a lesson, bro. I'm telling you. Every time you take a loss, it's just like, yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda, blank. and hold yourself to it. You gotta hold yourself to it the next time.
Yeah, we gonna get there. I like to push.
Me too. I think as these 5 minute candles keep breaking their own lows, we can see push down back into this. And rather than having to use like the current 1 hour high, which would be pointless in my opinion, I see which 5 minute high I want to use if it comes back down. Because you know me, shit, if I'm not gonna plan on being in the trade for more than 5 minutes, and then damn sure ain't no reason for me to use the 1 hour high. But like I always say, all this could be a pullback just to continue up based on the 1 hour time frame. So I slick want to just take my little, that's why I'll be like, let me just take my little money. But we'll see though. Right, because if it wants to, it could just go ahead and break its high and close above this, and I'd also be all right with that. So I want the sells more, kind of refilling this range a little bit, even half of it, probably targeting like down into here first, and then having to make a decision. But volume should take us through. I mean, volume should take us all the way down. I ain't gonna lie. Fours, bro. Like we was talking about, I can clip these. I'm just playing on YouTube right now. Great clip. Interesting. All right, so we got 15 more seconds in this 5 minute candle. See how this 5 minutes closing. So it's actually closing bullish. So we'll see if this next candle breaks this high and continues up. And if it can close above here on a 15-minute candle, it's actually still not bad. So we will see what it looks like in 4 minutes, 45 seconds.
I just need a 2 on an 80.
Bruh, you had me crying last week. We said, fuck it. I threw a 5. Bruh, I was so weak.
Seen that mother say 49,600 whatever, man. Like that.
Bruh. That's so nasty. I threw me a little 5 that day too. I was like, bruh, something gotta change. Something gotta change.
I'm like, bro, this move is perfect, bro. Why the market playing with me?
Happens to the best of us. Like I said, I mean, we got in right here yesterday. That shit just pulled up like a bitch. And then it came back down later. Or got in right here, sorry. I just don't remember seeing that 15 pips that say it got us in that.
No, I don't remember saying that either.
Bruh, 3370.6 is my entry. That shit said we was up 15, maybe 13 with spread. I just do not remember that. And not to say I would have done anything differently if I did see that we was up 15. But like, it just, I would have liked to see myself looking at plus 150 and plus on them accounts 300. Yeah, I know. I like to see. Raymond gonna comment on that damn stream. I like that. I appreciate you, Raymond. 16 hours ago, withdrawing profits on the stream. Like, sure. Okay, yeah, I got another subscriber 18 minutes ago.
They listening.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna make a video at some point this week to follow up on my how I turned 1,300 to 20,000. And I'll say how I turned 1,300 to 30,000. All payouts have been approved officially.
It's still mind blowing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mhm.
Still. And we talking to
slow,
this
bro.
like this ain't no facade. Like people think it's food. Man, I'd be like, listen, I ain't about to force nobody to believe. This
It's
ain't
a slow
no
grind, bro.
this ain't nothing to believe or not believe. Like this shit real. And that shit still crazy to me.
It's a slow grind, bro, for sure. But that's why even on the podcast yesterday, I was like, bro, let me even show you my dashboard. He was like, it's so crazy how people don't want to show their stats. I'm like, bro, I dead ass on April 16th. It's been $399, $399, and $518. And now we are on August 20th. And now I have withdrawn 30,000. With more coming for sure. More coming for sure.
And then on top of that, you spent the extra what it was 200 unnecessarily.
Yeah, exactly. Or like 118, whatever it is. Yeah, 119.70. But like I said, you don't know what you don't know. So right. I was like, anytime payouts sounds good. I didn't even know what that fucking meant. Oh, Roger, let me ask you this, brother. after we done ran up as much as we have, I'm gonna share my trader base screen. At 9:30, time of volume, would you consider a break of the daily high, anticipating that volume is gonna push us on through?
Break a daily high
at 9:30.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I
Because
ain't gonna lie, I like them 9:30 break of the highs though, on lows.
right, it might do it now. For real. But I think we're a little too early with no bottom wick on the 15 and it just rejected like a motherfucker out of that. I would need to see a lower wick, and I would prefer 9:30 before I would prefer 9:15 for that.
Right. Yeah.
Got the hiccups. But yeah,
Daily
so
high
that
is
would be
33.89, ain't it?
3388.6.
88.
3388.6. So right here. But the break of the previous daily high is right here.
Yeah.
So you anticipate that not only will it break that high, which is only 8-9 pips away, but it should break the previous daily high. And when it breaks the previous daily high, it should really push up 30 pretty effortlessly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm anticipating. The reason I can't ever really throw just huge lots, another reason is because I be taking that break of the daily high and low so much. And like I said, you don't really be having a stop loss. So like you putting so much capital at risk at that point. Like if I were to throw a 4 like I want to a lot of times, bruh, a -30 would come so fast. That shit would have your heart pumping. You like, hit.
You already took a trade, James?
No, sir.
Oh. So that shit was pushing before the market even opened.
Yeah, it was. We looked at a couple ideas. Like this 15-minute candle closed above this resistance right here. But there was a 4-hour resistance as well right there. So I was like, I ain't trying to do that. But it played right on out.
Yeah.
Break of its own high. Came right into that resistance before it rejected out. Perfectly tapped into the 1 hour right there. But now, what I was looking for was a lot of this move to be corrected.
You come back down.
Pushed up. Yeah, because like the daily is still bullish or bearish. Sorry, the daily is still bearish. The 4-hour is technically still is bullish, but like I said, I'm looking at the daily and I'm looking at how candle just reject out of this resistance right here. So right now we just in a range, like we just kind of hanging out into here.
Right.
But one of our patented moves is taking the break of the daily high or low during a time of volume. So at 9:30, if this were to break this daily high, I would also anticipate it breaking the previous daily's high and probably filling up at least 20-30, like at least before I want to start playing around. If it want to start playing around. So we'll just have to see. We only got 12 more minutes. This is a big closure on the 30 and the 15 for sure.
Yeah. I took a short for like 5 minutes and I was like, this is not pushing down how I thought it would. So I had to let that one go.
Yeah, I mean, everybody want to sell at the top. You want to sell at your highest.
Right.
Definitely want to sell at the highest. But we'll see what 9:30 look like. But yeah, bro. So I'm just trying to get these. I guess now that I'm live, I can get daily withdrawals, which is it'll be less technically speaking than smacking for that 10,000 every day out, but it'll be consistent. I'll probably take like weekly withdrawal. That's been smooth though. And trade by, like I said, I'm at 3,000 on each of those accounts, but I need to get to 9, so that's why I'm about to just start throwing like higher lots for real. Yeah, fuck it. We win so much. It's not that big of a deal. But let's see if we can get a closure back under here. That's what I really would want, bro. Like I really want a closure back under here and taking it on down to kind of like fill some of this zone to zone. We'll see. Like I said, we got about 11 minutes. 10 minutes, 25 seconds.
When you get the slow jams on the channel, that's nice.
Yeah. But nah, I added them late last week.
Hey, you know if Don Vo back at it?
I don't know. I don't think so as well. I think he done. He don't trade on Twitch. He don't trade on nothing. Let's see, his last stream. I'm on my phone right now. His last stream was 2 weeks ago, then 1 month ago, then 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago, 5 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. So consistently 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know he streamed 2 weeks ago.
I know he had started back up a little bit, but I was just wondering if anybody was messing with it because I know
he got so blackballed when he lost some folks' money.
I was about to say he lost a lot of people some money.
Exactly. He lost a lot of people money. He lost over like $1 million or some shit.
Are you serious?
Hmm?
Oh, I know it was that bad.
He lost over $1 million on his personal, then he lost everyone like 90% of everyone's money on the on the MAM, the
what was he doing?
Account manager. Tilt is real. Tilt is real.
Oh,
that's why I try my best to take like one trade, and then like if there's a loss, like I'll look for another trade. But if I just take one trade, bro, I'm cool. Because you can't never tilt by taking one trade.
Yeah.
Like if you take one trade, take one loss, you just chalk that shit up and come back tomorrow. But when you sit there and take 3-4 big ass losses in a row trying to get each one back, bro, you asking for it.
Yeah, that'll how you just throw the account crazy the next day.
Exactly. But what's so ass is you'll do that and then you'll have an easy move the next day.
Yeah, literally.
Rather than just waiting. Oh, like I said, this
you say the chart's been so different the last probably 4 or 5 days.
What'd you say?
I said, would you have said the charts have been more like for gold specifically? It's been more difficult the last I'd say Thursday.
I think it's been difficult the last couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
Bruh, like this shit been printed legitimately side by side.
Yeah,
we have no just pushes up like this. Like think about if you were trading these candles, you would just look at a closure above, wick down, and go up. Like that's all you're looking at. Yeah. And with clean ranges to fill right there. Clean range to fill right there.
Yeah, this spot
not all the bullshit. That's why I be telling people. I be like, bruh, we trading in a terrible range right now. Like,
yeah, it's been here for a minute. I feel like I knew it last week for sure, but I didn't think about the week before that.
Like, look at that shit. That's why I'm thinking that when we get back under there, we should go down. The same way we went down. I'll say it a couple times more.
You use trendline super often?
Huh?
You use trendline super often?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. But I'm looking like the way we got under here is the same way I'm anticipating like how we came down this time and this time and this time. Like we just kept coming down when we closed below. So I'm anticipating at 9:30 if we got a 30-minute candle that closed back below the range, which would also be the 1 hour just pushing down, that we should be straight. Come on down at least for 20 to 30 pips at least. I got to be mindful though that this is the 1 hour candle that's still open, so at any point this can be flipping, coming down and flip up still.
Yeah, that's ugly.
That's the only thing why I'd be like, them counter trend trades be kind of tough. Where you're like, damn, I think it's gonna continue, but you just know that at some point it should flip back up to continue up.
Yeah, to me the counter trend trade is the hardest after you done taken a loss on one, because then it's like I for sure don't want to do that.
I knew I should have rode on the right side of the road.
I swear every time. I think that literally every time I take one of them, I'm like, damn, I done got stopped up.
So, we only got 6 minutes left.
Came down to where I thought it would.
But if this candle closed back in the range, I was telling them, I'm like, the technical stop loss, say it closed like under here, the technical stop loss would be like above this 15-minute high right there. Like until it disrespects that, it should be good to come on down. But with the way I trade, it's almost like I can't use nothing but like the previous 5 or something for something more reasonable.
Yeah.
Which would be
it's right at the top of the range. It's been in here since how long? Since the 18th.
Shit, since 8:30. We've just been hanging out.
18th all the way to that's ugly, the 14th.
We've just been hanging out. Like this is crazy. Like on even a daily time frame. Because I mean, I know we got some new people in here, but bro, for the first few months of this year, where you could have closed your eyes and pressed buy, like legit. It just was going up, but we just printing side by side right now. But this was a legit January of this year, like all the way down here. That was eight. Was that 8,000 or 800? Oh yeah, 1,000.
This didn't have been side by side for a minute.
Yep. So from the low to the high, it's been 8,442 bills. I'm liking it though. If we can go ahead and close back, we don't even technically need to close below, but I would like to close below. But during 9:30, bro, I'm expecting that bitch to go ahead and bottom out. If we leave a wick, get a little small wick up, and come on down and feel some of this rage. Let's see. I would like to put my odds in the fact that we should come down and correct some of this move now that we've created a new resistance. Even if it doesn't close below this, we've still created a resistance right there. Once, like I always say, we have no reason to break this high if we want to continue down. So even if I didn't use technically like that resistance, you can even say it's closing back under this and this, like all of these. So we'll see what it looks like in 3 minutes. But I'm likely gonna take this sell, get up and take a little stretch. This is very calming.
Minutes, 2 minutes.
1 minute. Now, once again, we're starting to reject out of this 4-hour resistance. Right here. So, let's see what it do. I'm likely going to use the previous candle as my entry. But we'll see if I want to use the current candle as my entry. I'm so damn scary. I want this shit to close below on every time frame, even the 5. But it should still be good. I mean, every single time frame is selling like a bitch. And then 9:30 is gonna bring the volume. So let's see. Come on now.
Top wick.
Please. And it should give a top wick because this 5-minute candle is about to potentially closed bullish. So I bet that this candle breaks that high right there and goes up. Let's see. 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay, give me a top wick, please. All right, so yeah, so it did close below all these resistances right here still. Let's see what best entry we can grab. Use the 15-minute high on a break of that low. Ugh. He'll use the current candle high. Guess you don't have to do nothing, but I want more of a top wick. The technical stop is above here, but I'll go ahead and have a sell stop under here. Okay, that's a better top wick. So under here, 3382.1. Damn, now I kind of want to use the current, and I want to use a current candle for my entry point.
The 3384.
Mm-hmm. 3384, yeah. And then use this previous high as the stop loss, expecting a wick to get filled. All right, so I'm gonna do that. So right click, stop sell. Gotta trade my one. Then same case over there. I'm gonna trade a 3. 3384. All right, so I got my sell stop there. And I anticipate that when this flips back down, it has no reason to break its own high again. Can we use that high or the previous high? I guess. I mean, you might as well use the current candle high, really. Because if it breaks its own high, it's likely gonna come up there and break that high.
Exactly.
So at that point, whatever this candle's high is what I'll use.
Either way, my finger on that trigger button.
Facts. What if it break this? What if it break the daily high right now? What you doing? Because the 30 minutes still close. Okay, so close bearish. Whew, these hiccups tear me up.
I want to come down, man.
See, I did not set. So yesterday I did not set a stop loss. How do you do that again? So once you
get in, you drag it up and drag it down.
Bet.
So yeah, once you get in, you'll see me, and you'll drag this up to above there. You'll drag that down to wherever you want to get out at.
Bet.
Mm-hmm.
So is it two separate buttons that you drag up and drag down, or is it the same?
Nah, you literally left click on the position, and then you just drag it up. So the same way I can do this.
Yeah.
The same way I can do it when I get in.
Bet.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Man, I don't want to switch up my fucking analysis, bro. It's about to break the daily high. Up. What you thinking, Roger?
I really wanted to go down, man.
I want to go down too, bro. But when it breaks this daily high, this shit about to push. Damn, I don't want to switch my analysis up. I really don't. If this shit start pushing up though, that's the 1 hour re-breaking the highs. That's the 1 hour flipping. Damn.
Well, I do like the previous high too. If it goes up there, it's like an extra boost.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to change my analysis. Oh.
I really wanted to go down.
There we go. Come on. Because it's rejecting out. If it reject out of here again, bro, that means that we really should be golden. It's doing the same rejection. Damn, bro. Fuck, I don't want to miss this buy if it come though. I'm really open to either idea. But I like to sell more, especially if it reject twice out of the same resistance right here. It's only 34 pip stop too. That's not bad.
The high, that was the 3388, right?
88.3, yep.
You gonna put a buy stop?
Bruh. I might rush it. If this candle, if 5-minute candle opens up, breaks this high right here, I will click flatten all and then put a buy stop above there if it breaks that high. So let's see. Because I want to sell, but it just might be ready to buy, unfortunately. Because this is still the 1 hour open, meaning the 1 hour could be flipping and continue up. Rejecting out of the downside, but I'm open to either idea. All right, let's see. Now you can use the entry candle. 5-minute high as your stop loss if you want to. You can bring that on down to about 25, 26 pips. Because if this candle got you in and then it came back up to break that high, it's definitely gonna come up and break that high. Like, so it ain't no point even sitting in that shit. So that's the difference of 8 pips, 9 pips. I'll save them. Sells and buys both look good, bro. They're 9:30 especially.
Dude, just give me a quick fall.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's fine and dandy if you want to take your buy or do your buys, but do that after we get out.
You already took it, Trey?
No, sir. You just asked me that.
Did
I? Yeah.
No. I said, are you already in right now? Not like if you already took it earlier.
No. I ain't taking nothing yet.
Oh, okay.
$0. $0. So I ain't taking nothing yet.
Oh.
But like right now, I'm looking at a sell. If we flip back down, respecting this resistance right here. But one of my golden moves is a buy on the break of the daily highs.
Yeah.
And during 9:30, the time of volume, which is also the 1 hour candle flipping as well to continue up, which is also the daily candle breaking this, potentially breaking this high right here. And right here, that shit might go. But I really want sales. I really do think that this is about to turn around, especially as we keep rejecting out of these same resistances. I think if it don't happen on this candle, I think it'll be the next candle, like the next 5-minute candle. I think. But we'll see. Roger. It's 5-minute, man. All right, bro. Okay.
That's lying, but I really wanted it to go down.
I do want it to go down. I do. So what we doing? What we doing, man? Come on now. Then I don't want this stop to get even like bigger and bigger, which is not huge right now. It's only 34. But this shit might start breaking highs, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if it does, might have to take that too.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. But if this candle can close bearish, rejecting like it's trying to do. Look, bro, like, think about what we've been looking at the last since we've been on. Since we damn near been on. Like, we literally just been looking at price do this.
So it's gotta make this breakout one way, down or up.
Exactly. Okay. Starting to reject again. This 5-minute candle. Okay, yeah. Come on, we're only 13 pips away from entry. Or 18.
If it go down, man, I'm thinking, do I want to hold it or take one off?
Man. Fuck. Like, bro, we have no reason to get out until like 33, at least in the year, but like really, I want to try to hold a position. Like, I might try to hold on my Tradeify account one of my 3 positions. So stop loss above here, still respecting that same resistance right here. On this one, I can't do nothing. I gotta take what I can. Like, I gotta just take my little 25 to 30, 35 maybe. But on that, Tradeify got a 3 run in.
I'm assuming it won't let you take like over a 10 on micros, ain't it?
It would or wouldn't?
It wouldn't.
It does. You just gotta calculate it. So on Tradeify, to get into something, you have to divide it by how many accounts you're trading on Tradeivate. Sorry. So I'm trading 5 accounts. So I gotta input that I'm trading a 15 to get 3s. So if I'm trading micros, if I want to trade 15, like 1.5, I got to do 75. Like, it's a lot of math.
Well, I mean on this account, your
account.
On this account. Because a 10 equal a 1, right?
Yeah, 10 equals a 1, but the fees are so much higher. Like, for example, 2 days ago, I took a 6 on the micros, and my fees were $7.44. Not a huge difference, but on a 1, they're $3. So I think on a 10, it probably would be like $16, $17, $18. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal, especially if I want to practice actually holding and shit. It just depends on what I want to do. Take a 10 on the micros and try, but more times than not, I just be taking a little money on it. Let's see, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. I'm wondering if the move will still be valid even if the 15-minute closes like, I need to close hella weak. Because the 30-minute candle is still the one we're looking at mostly, which we're expecting to come down out of here. It's about to break this daily high. All right. Okay, I deleted my sell stop. Thinking about putting that buy stop there.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's gonna push.
That's what I'm saying. 3388.6 is the buy stop now. 3388.6. So I'm sorry for switching my analysis up, gang. But that's what I would get into if it breaks the daily high, anticipating that we should start pushing up. Because that's the 1 hour flipping again. Rejecting out of this previously broken resistance. You don't really have a stop loss again. Like I always say, it's no real stop loss. You kind of just got to use like your intuition for one. And maybe at worst, like I always say, at worst case scenario to protect the account, 36 pip stop. Not really holding too long. We getting so close to that 15-minute closure too. Oof. So like yesterday, bro, just like, should we wait on that 15? But I don't mind getting out of a trade in 15 seconds. Because when that shit go, it go. Well, I don't suspect that it should push up 16 pips in this next one singular minute. It might. It definitely might. So 3392.4 is the entry. Order filled. Okay.
Stop filled.
So, like I say, you drag it up and down like this. 17, 18, 20, 25, 26.
Order filled.
I'm out.
Order filled.
Yep.
It's a good trade, James.
Thank you.
Well, I wanted to hold that motherfucker.
Oh, tell me why on the 25K account I held till it got a 500 slippage, brought it back down to 473, so I need $30 more.
Ah,
Damn. Go ahead
Damn.
and get a micro.
Yeah, facts. A micro 3 for 10.
Damn.
I need $30 more, bruh.
I'm glad I didn't hold. Well,
I was a
don't know.
little
We'll see
risky
about it.
just now, but I threw a 2 and oh shit.
A two on the GC.
Yeah.
Oh shit, boy.
Okay.
Hey y'all. Yeah, that'd have been stop loss to break even. Perfect exit.
Glad I didn't hold then.
Perfect exit. 780 across 5 accounts here. 280 on my personal account here.
Sir, I'm back.
Yep. So, yeah, bro. I mean, that's my. It's funny when Chris be out here. He be nudging me. I ain't listening to that shit. I be like, cause I be feeling bad. I be like, damn, it was really that easy. But bro, it was really that easy today.
Hey, Felice, how much you made then?
593. Right. So right under 600. Luckily.
Ooh,
Yeah, I got
you getting me
573.
giddy, bro. You getting me giddy.
I got 573. I'm back at 17.
There you go.
God, damn.
Hey, bro, listen, because Brandon asked, it was either yesterday or today. I think it was yesterday. Is that an A+ setup? Bro, I'm gonna rock out with my breaking my daily highs and lows every fucking day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, bro, that's a game you play, bro. Like, it's trading. Like, you gonna take a loss, you gonna take a win. Like, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Just cut it quick.
But exactly. That's what the fuck we messed up at yesterday. I didn't, it ain't a we. I didn't take my money or take my quick loss. I let that shit hold because I'm so used to seeing larger numbers that I was like, oh, I'm not really affected by that. Oh shit, that's -4. Like, but that's my bad though. That's my bad.
Nah, I was gonna take it yesterday too, but I was like, damn, I didn't see no gain or profits. I'm thinking it's gonna drop back down, and I ended up holding it.
Yo. Hope no one held the bag. I'm good on that. But I'm about to
Go ahead and lock out.
Yeah, I'm about to mark this up and I'm done. That's it.
Wow, that was so quick, bro. Ain't no way that shit was that quick.
Yeah, no, that was 11 seconds, bro. We got in at 9:44:11. We got out at 9:44:23. So 12 seconds. Yep. But more importantly is the analysis. And the analysis was we were guesstimating that if the 930 candle were to make a resistance right here, that once it flipped back down, it should come on down.
Right.
But as this 1 hour candle was still open, remember I kept saying at the worst, this is a bottom wick to continue up. And I was like, shit, 930, time of volume, breaking the daily high, which is also breaking the previous daily high. Once we broke above there, we got about 24-ish pips on the break of that daily high as well. So you've seen about 30 to 32 overall. And that's the trade. That's the trade. So, like I said, I'm going to mark this up.
How many people still on the YouTube live stream?
The max we've seen today has been 11 people, but the max that are on what's on right now is 4.
Right.
But bro, what a fucking closure, y'all. Man.
All we gotta do is just keep chopping wood. That's all we gotta do.
That's all it come down to, bro. That's all it come down to. And stop loss would have been hit just now for whoever would have held. And I know none of us did, but would have. So yeah, bro. Like, it's just stacking days, like you said. That's all it really come down to. Just stacking days. Stacking days and limiting the losses, like keeping the losses smaller. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually gonna screenshot what it looks like now, because it's good to know that to not hold that bag, take what that market give you, call it a motherfucking day.
Right.
Oh, that shit a day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. You said you back at 1700, Roger?
Yeah, man. 17-20.
Tonyo, you taking sales to try to go get that back?
Man, hey.
Go ahead,
I know you sick
Michael.
of playing with them 25Ks though, no cap.
Bro, I mean, bro, it's there now. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, and that's what you was kind of telling me last week. Like, bro, you really there? Like, no matter if you took that bit today, to that bit tomorrow,
it's
like,
there
you
now.
right there. And that's where I want to talk, like, mindset with you of just like you trying to throw a 1 for 3, 4 pips, 5 pips, or you trying to throw a 3 for 10, like a 3 micro for 10, 15. Because that 1 can go backwards real quick, and now you like fuck. But you would think that you could get in profit 3, 4 pips real fast.
Because on my 50K, I just took a 2. But the like clicking from screen to screen, bro, like,
bruh, I'm trying to tell you that
on the 50K, I made 573. On the 25K, I made 473, bro.
$100 difference.
And I threw a 3 on the 25K. That's the crazy part.
So oh damn. So you made less. So this actually helped me in this instance. So I closed out at 3391.4 over here on my trade top 1 account. Then on my Tradeify account, I actually got out 1 pip better. So 1.5. So that's an extra $30. So sometimes it helped. Last week on my Tradeify account, bro, that shit, it shot down 9 pips between me going from screen to screen. I said, oh shit.
I'm thinking about using the hotkey. I'm thinking about using the hotkey feature.
I used to have something that Raja Banks created called Magic Keys, and you used to be able to do that shit just like a press of a button, bro. That shit was so smooth, and I had it integrated in my into my computer, so like a virtual Magic Keys, and that shit was like right on the screen. Magic Keys trading. Yep. So it looked like this, That shit was dumb smooth. You could close half with the press of a button. You can close full, stop loss or break even.
I wonder would I be able to do that with like a stream deck?
Maybe. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Let me write this up real quick. Break of daily high entry. Anticipate time of volume. Take advantage of 930 candle. Stop loss below 5-minute entry candle. Saw 25 to 30 pips. 10 seconds upon entering 1 hour candle. Simply created a bottom wick to continue. So break of the daily high right here. We use the 5-minute low as our only like technical stop loss that we even could have thought about using. Stop loss was below, like I said, the entry candle right there. Saw about 25 pips, like that fast, bro. Like it was really that quick. 1 hour candle was simply just creating a bottom wick to flip and continue up. And I also can throw in anticipated price breaking previous daily high as well, and use this to my advantage. So lessons learned over the last couple days: really minimize those losses the best we can, because more times than not, even on this example, we just made 28 to 30 pips in 10 seconds, 11 seconds. So when we take them break of daily high and low plays, I'm anticipating that bitch going into profit. So if that shit stuttering around, or if that shit about to have a new candle open there or close, I may just go ahead and close that bitch and reassess. Even if I'm down -5 or -10, I'll take that -5 over that -30, -40 any day and just chalk that shit up to the game. Like that shit just come with the game, bro. It is what it is. So like you said, dog, we just got to keep chopping wood and doing the same thing every day. And bro, this is supposed to get payout soon, bro. I feel it. Definitely feel it.
Yes.
Definitely feel it. Tonyo, what you had on the 50K? You've been consistent with that one.
Let me look. think right at 15, right at 1500, 1530.
Because you missed that last trade we took last week, huh? Or was it Monday? One of them days. He was like, damn, I didn't even take that on my 50. I took on my practice account. I said, nigga.
Crazy. Let me see.
Roger, you had 17, you said?
Yep. 17, 20. Trying to get over 2,000 by the end of the week.
Yeah, I mean, should be at 2,000. Take a little small 1 to 2 tomorrow for a quick little 20, 25, 30. And you should be close to 22, 23 by the end of the week, hopefully.
Yeah.
But
next week should be smooth selling.
Hey, bro, that's the plan. That's the plan. Seemed like that 2 is your little happy zone.
Huh?
That seemed like that 2 is your cool little happy zone.
I like the 2, man. Once I know how to cut my laws quick, it really
exactly. That's ultimately what this shit gonna come down to. Ultimately what this shit gonna come down to. Just cutting that shit as quick as we can. If we cut losses, we gonna win 80% of the days. Mm-hmm. So it was interesting when I was doing my stats on my 3 accounts that I had. My 3 accounts that I had when I got the 30K from. I did that a journal review with Trading Nut. Sorry, it's taking a long time to load. But it's kind of crazy. Like my daily win percentage was 85% of the days. So I traded 60 days and won 85% of those days. And then my average risk to reward, like RR, is 0.9. So it's technically negative. But my win percentage is 65%. So if I can, in turn, just keep them losses more like the 1.12Ks, which is divided by every account, and even 3K, like 3K ain't even bad, 2K even if bad, rather than taking them big ass losses of like 9, that's losing like 2-3 grand on every account. That's what's gonna take you out the paint. But if you can keep them bitches like around the same as your wins, with as much as we win, that's how you gonna maximize on this shit. For sure. You want to either lose as much as you lose, or you want to lose as much as you make, or you want to lose less. But when you take yourself and you losing 40, 50 pips, and you only making 25 to 30, now you got to take 2 good trades to now make that same loss back. That shit don't make sense.
Exactly.
That shit definitely don't make sense. So,
like, I'll be damned to go back under 1,000. I'm already 1,700.
Yeah, like, bruh, if you take a 2 and you see minus 22, like, bruh, okay, bruh, my bad. You lost 400, 420, 430. Like, that's way better than losing 800, holding that shit, looking at that shit, go to your stop loss. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's way better. Like, you gonna get that shit back next trade, bruh. Next trade, fuck it. And boy, Tony, I dropped my nuts on them last few trades. Look at him win to win it, to get the profit target.
Yeah, bro.
It was a nasty day. It was a nasty day. So, you know, the funny thing right now, I don't know if I want to take this. I'm probably call it. But this shit just came down and grab all that liquidity to continue up. If you got an idea for something, Antonio, at 10 a.m. the break of this high, or like, shit, all you need is 5 or 6 pips. Break it that high after you grabbed all that liquidity to come up, and you should be straight. But you don't have a great stop loss area, because a technical stop loss, like I always say, would technically be all the way down here, technically. And in this 5 minute, I know that move like a motherfucker. That move. So just use your discretion, like use your best discretion to get it. It's real antsy right now. We may be nearing news now. Are we nearing news? Nah, okay. 10:30 yellow folder.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. I'm not really pressed.
Yeah, like no, I did not know you not. Like if you get a down wick for a retest, and then it even breaks this 5 minute high, you should be straight to just take it on up there. I don't know if you want to use like a 5 micro for 10 or for like 8 or 9 or 10 to cover the spread or what have you. But like you kind of said to me last week, you gonna get it. So the press over it will be fucking stupid. Like that, you would just be fucking your money.
Yeah, because it's not like I can get a payout on that account anyway. So
exactly. So like, because worst kind of worst, you throw a 1, you see -10, -12, -15, just cut that shit and then just take a real trade next. That worst come to worst. But what I anticipate is next candle coming down, giving somewhat of a stop loss, enter on the break of this 5-minute high right here, as we did now close above on the 1 hour candle officially. This gave a perfect down wick. So
yeah, I like that too though.
Yeah. So now when it breaks that high, you can use something as small as even like that low right there for like a 5. So it will get you in kind of like right now. It would have got you in. So let's see what it would have done. Because a real move would be like above this 15-minute break right there. Since this 15-minute did close bearish, and I always say technically this could be making a top wick to come down, but no big deal. So I ain't taking it. I'm good. Did you take anything, or you just chilling?
Nah, I'm chilling.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to give this ain't no financial advice. People always say that. This is not financial advice.
No FA. No
man,
FA,
I promise you it's not. This is not financial advice. But the way this made a bottom wick after closing above, it should be good to go up. Now, how much this 1 hour candle wants to pull back to give a bottom wick to go up, that's another question. Question. But one thing I appreciate about you and your discipline is the fact that you're not really pressed on making that money right now today. Like, it's, bruh, fuck these accounts.
I feel good right now, and I go to Orlando tomorrow.
Exactly.
Last time I went to Orlando, I'm depressed.
Depressed, sad, like, man, fuck. And they got the nerve to talk to me?
Man, what?
Yeah, I'll take my laptop down there
got
for
good
Friday,
music
though.
playing and shit. Like, I don't hear that shit.
Antonio or Brandon say you driving or flying?
Flying.
Yeah. You on just on a vacation time or some family shit?
Little vacation, man.
That's what's up. Me and my lady are going to a nice little dinner tonight in anticipation of the little off day tomorrow. Don't take a little breather. Take a little breather.
What?
Take a little breather.
10K in my account? Hell yeah, we going somewhere.
Hey, listen, bro. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah.
So, shit, money cleared. Like I said, total payout certificate. Can't be mad about a cool little 30,350 across all accounts.
And you said it was instant too, huh?
Bruh, that shit,
damn near.
I'm not playing. Scout's honor. And then shit. So, and then, like I said, I took that dumb loss yesterday. Not the trade, but holding it. Like I said, I'm just not so much affected by these numbers because they're so small. But that can really fuck you up because you not like, bro, I can hold this shit for -50 and it's $500. Like, I don't really care about that shit. But it's the trade is what I should be managing, not the number and the dollar amount. Like I saw on this account or on these accounts, I just made plus 780 across all them accounts. Like, that's a lot different conversation than minus 200 or minus 350 or minus 400. You know what I'm saying? So, and then that shit just came down and grabbed that bottom wick. When it breaks this high, it should go ahead and go.
I mean, now that you are on a live account for top one, I feel like, me personally, I feel like those two mentals are slightly different. Like the two.
You hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. You going for $9,000 on this account. You going for consistency on this account.
Yeah, bro. So it's like a slight buffer of difference.
It's like, if I can consistently put together $250 to $300 days on this and limit my losses to minus 150, minus 200 over a long term, I might not make but $3,000 to $4,000 on this account per month, but that adds up.
Yeah, that's cool though.
3,000 extra,
cool.
3,000, 4,000 extra versus this one. It's gamified still. It's trying to get to 9,000, trying to get to 7,500 for my second payout, trying to get to 6,000 for my third payout.
Bro.
When on this, it's like, bruh, I don't care if I make $100.
Yeah, you good. It's coming to you
$100 for sitting here from 8:30 to 10. Please,
bro. It's coming to you regardless. That's somebody.
It's coming regardless.
That's somebody working $20 per hour job.
Right, man. I'm telling you. telling you, like I said, bro, like this shit is really nasty in a way that this doesn't become gamified. It's nasty, bro. It's not real life.
Yeah,
You
bro.
talking about having 3 of these accounts, which you gonna have after tomorrow, that you can literally withdraw 2,000 or 2,500 and like 1,000 if you have a hot stretch from like a couple weeks of good work of doing nothing but sitting here a couple hours a day. I say a couple like we be here until 10:30, 11. Nigga, bro, we could have been off at 9:30.
Exactly.
Jay,
9:40.
If you had to say what strategy would you consider that we use?
Just now?
Like just in general, like
the EYES indicator. Your eyes. Eyes and logic. But not for real. I label it as 3 things. One is a breakout. One is a breakout, one is a fake out, and one is a break of the daily high or low. So in this instance, was the break of the daily high or low. When we broke this high, anticipating the previous high to be broke as well, which was also a spark of volume. And we have a breakout where we have something that looks like this, where the candle closed above the range, it comes back down to retest the broken resistance, and then you fly up trying to target this. And then you have the fake out, which was what we would have taken right here. Candle closed above the range. Next candle closed back in the range, anticipating it to go ahead and fill this back down. So it's not really one singular word as like what the overall strategy is, but it's kind of putting a lot of pieces together of why this simply makes sense.
Facts.
He got a bro. It's crazy because it's just wild looking at it. That 276, somebody doing 9 hours for that right now,
bro.
That's crazy, bro.
11 seconds. And that's why I like putting this shit on YouTube now, because anybody who's wondering about it can go back and look at it and just see what's kind of going on. But it mind blows me too. Like it's kind of overwhelming sometimes, honestly, because the fact that this is just the beginning is the craziest thing.
Like that's crazy, bro. Not gonna lie.
All right, bro. I'm 27. Like, what does 37 look like?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. What does 30 look like? So I'm just chopping wood, like Dog said, and trying to keep stacking these days, bro. But it's no real set strategy. It's just using your eyes, bro, and just kind of putting these stories together. Because when I came on and I saw 8 a.m. like looking like this, I'm like, bro, all I'm looking at is just a candle that done ran like a motherfucker from the downside. But when I see 9:30, bro, 9:30, that's that candle.
Question: I know you were talking about how long did that take to run up? You said 9 hours.
Yeah. So you can look. So we can just say from the lowest tip right there, you can use the ruler. And if you use the ruler, you can also look and see the time.
Well,
right.
So if you were to catch something like that, say, like, what am I trying to say? Say you enter, catch the whole move, but put a reasonable stop. You said you wouldn't be able to sleep.
Bruh, because like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you was on the stream yet. I think you wasn't. If you enter, say, on the break of this high, after you got a closure above all this bullshit right here, you can put your stop loss either under this candle for 56 or under this candle, which is the whole breakup structure, for 80. Either one is very valid when you targeting this high. So if you put your stop under there and didn't have a break even at all, you would have went in profit 50, came back to about 24 right there, and never looked back until you hit your whole target of 26.
Yeah. That'd have been crazy to wake up to.
Bruh, no lie. Cause I don't even wake up till like 6:30, 6:40. So I would have seen it probably right in here. And you could have either moved your stop loss up under to there or like up under there or whatever. But it's just a whole bunch of ways to go about this shit, bro. Like, how often do trades actually get to where we think it's gonna get to after the stream? It really does.
It's crazy because people really trade that way, though. It's
Bro, they
wild.
really trade that way. But you gonna take losses?
Yeah,
You gonna take break evens?
Definitely more susceptible to losses. I mean, the longer you in, yeah.
I mean, you talking about seeing 40, 50, not moving your stop loss into profit, and that bitch can just fall on you. Bro, I cry. But there's always a but. But in the way that I gotta risk $500 on damn near every trade I take, this person risking $500, $540 on a one to make $2,600.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine hitting one of these once every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you're likely doing is you're probably not only just letting that bitch rock out. Like, you probably putting a stop loss in profit eventually.
Yeah, they taking profit on the way up for sure.
Yeah, like this is where you can trade the micros and that bitch actually work out like the way you want it to. Like, you trade the micros and yes, it's more fees, but like if you trade a 10, you taking 50 right here. Stop loss go under here. Or stop loss go under there. And you taking 2 right there and letting the rest run the TP.
Like,
so you
James,
might not make the whole
home run, James.
Yeah, you might not make the whole 2,600, but you're gonna make 1,800 as you keep taking profit on the way up.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
So that's why I be saying, if there was a way that I can only teach my method, because that's just what I know has made me successful.
Right.
But if there was a way that someone can incorporate like a little bit of this, bro, you'd be a dog.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
You'd be a dog. But like I said, and like you said, you have to be okay with seeing that plus $500 turn to zero.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
a few times a week.
Mental too.
A few times, a couple times a week. Because not only what's so crazy about this trading shit, because that's why it fucked me up. This trading shit's so crazy. You have to identify a good move, and then you have to take profit on said good move.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine identifying a good move, hitting 2 break evens, then hitting the loss that you're supposed to take because you just trading is probabilities. But that really started wearing on your mental.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to learn now that trading, like, it's not necessarily like your mental is not necessarily in perfect alignment with how much you make. It's more so in alignment. It's more so in alignment with, like, did you identify a good move? Like, if the move was an A+ sit up and it didn't work out, then it just didn't work out.
But you learned that early though, because I can show anybody that I made 56,000 across 3 accounts and withdraw $30,000 of profit. Like, that don't mean nothing to nobody. Like, what the? That's why I always ask. Did that make sense? I don't give a fuck about making $280.
Yeah, bro.
That don't matter. Like, that shit don't matter to me.
You
I made
like
$780 times 5 and then $280 on my personal, on my live. That shit means nothing if y'all don't get it.
Facts, bro. If you feel like the setup is good, you shouldn't feel any type of way about losing. It sucks, but hey.
That's why limiting your losses is so important, because you got conviction in every position. Yeah. But looking at that shit hit your full stop loss is counterintuitive to the long-term plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like Roger was struggling when we first started together. Shit, in like, it's got to be June now. Roger was struggling cutting his losses and our shit going back into profit. Mm-hmm. But what's gonna save you? What sounded like it sucked back then, it would have helped you yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't play the trade by trade basis. It don't work like that.
Right.
It's more of a data driven industry month over month.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter over quarter, year over year. That's what's gonna really show you like what's really going. What's really going on? Like, bro, you see how quickly we changed up our analysis on that 30-minute candle? I said, bro, this shit going down. If this shit go down, it's gonna break that low. But when I seen that 5-minute right here, start breaking that high, I said, nah, this go time. And I said, I don't think this shit gonna go up in a minute. But I said it, bro. I need somebody to clip my damn clips. I said, I don't think it's gonna happen. I said, I wouldn't mind being in something for 10 seconds. And true enough, 11 seconds, bro. 11, 12 seconds. So, like Dawg said, I know I said it sound like a fucking broken record, but we're just gonna keep chopping wood, bro. That's ultimately what it's just gonna have to be. Damn, bro. I'm looking at this on the 5-minute frame of reference now. Bro, can you imagine sitting in these pullbacks? Damn. That shit, bro. You talk, because Tony, you hit it on the head. We talk about the mental game of trading. Bro, imagine throwing that wrench into that.
I just got a little bit more to go.
Bro,
I know we trade.
Yes,
some
sir.
people will look at that right there. Some people will look at that and say, "Yep, I'm just gonna sit in all of it."
And don't think nothing of it.
Don't think nothing of it. I'll just sit in all of it.
Nothing. Like they dead ass got in a position at goddamn, let's see, closure above, got in on it. That was midnight tonight. Midnight tonight until 10 a.m. or shit. Really, 8:30. It hit your target at 8:30.
I mean, that comes with the
Hope is
conviction
not
that
a
they have. They come with that conviction that they have in that
like,
setup
bruh,
too, though.
They not worried about these
Because like,
boots.
I'm like I called it when it hit take profit. They like, yeah, but I already knew it was gonna do that.
Hope is not
Bro.
a pattern.
Boy, listen.
Bro,
If they was in that, oh my god.
bro, listen. And what's so funny is you could trade such low lot sizes. This how you rocking that, and that's another thing, Tonio. If you trade these big ass moves, you can trade the least lot size that you can trade, because like, say you do take a 50 pip loss on a pre-micro. Okay, I'm cool with taking a minus 150. But if that bitch go 270, bro, you just made hella bread.
Bro, it's crazy because I've been seeing so much trading content now, bro. It's wild.
Bro, they be holding that bitch, bro. They'll hold it.
My phone listening to me, bro.
But you getting in that mode though. It's a different mindset when you get in that mode of like, yeah, I'm about to do this shit.
Yeah, bro.
I know I've been saying it 3 times now, but yeah, I'm about to call it so I can go make me something to eat and be safe on that road, or be safe tomorrow and all that shit. If you get the profit target tomorrow, cool. If you go wait till Friday, cool. But it's coming, like you said. Just make sure you hit it before that 28th roll around. Save that money.
Yeah.
Or whatever day you said it was. Don't repay that.
Yeah, I think I'll be
like
good.
You said, shit. If you throw a 5 micros per 8-9 pips, I think that should do it. If you throw a 1 for 4 or 5, that should do it. If you throw a 3 for about 12, 13, that should do it. Just don't take a big loss, obviously, because you just gonna have to get a real move, quote unquote. Because, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is my last thing. Probably, bruh, I was $300 away, bruh. I don't even want to talk about it. That shit got nasty. That shit got so nasty so fast. I said, man, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
you legit gotta be kidding me. Like Dawg just said, bro, don't do no bullshit, bro. And this is the lots that I had to trade to get back right. We'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it there. And what was so crazy, I was trading Asian, and then one move I took in New York that morning was so fast and easy. Bruh, Roger, like we said, I ain't looked at Asian session since we talked. I promise you, I've not looked from the time I got off the charts to the time I got on the charts, like aka home from the gym and all that shit, since last week. Bro, I do not look at this shit until I get home, bro. I don't even want to think about this shit. So it's a mental, but Tonio, you doing right, bro. You definitely doing right. Dawg, at least you doing right, bro. Everybody doing their thing, everybody chopping wood. I gotta ask Deja how she been. Dante, I hope you caught that bit. Brandon, keep grinding. Appreciate all the help you doing and helping me out on the banner and all the thumbnails and everything. So
Maybe it's time for
Appreciate y'all for
another.
holding me accountable.
Maybe it's time for another
Mhm.
weekend. A weekend call on like the mental habit of trading, just for like the new folks and stuff.
Yeah.
That could
Because
be
I
a
mean, that
reflection.
shit'll eat you alive if you let it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, but if you can go ahead and get out that mental, you gonna expedite this shit so fast.
Mhm.
Like you said, fuck the money, fuck the wins and the losses. I
Yeah.
can show a nigga winning. I don't give a fuck about that. That don't mean nothing to me. But what you gonna do when you get hit in the face like yesterday? Okay, I'm tripping, bro. Yeah, I should have cut that at -20. It'd have been a different ball
Yeah.
game yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we going over. We don't give a fuck about no win and loss. We don't care about that. So yeah, bro. I will catch y'all on Friday. I'm taking a day off tomorrow. I ain't even looking at this shit.
Yes,
All right, y'all.
sir.
Yeah.
See y'all
Y'all be
Friday.
easy. Yeah,
Peace
say
out.
less. Y'all be safe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Roger, take a little 1 or a little 15 micro or some shit.
Yeah, I'm taking a one for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, get that little 2,000 if you can. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Why not? Be safe, be smart.
All right, bet.